Good morning, students of class 4. Students, I'm sure all of you are happy and healthy. Students, in my last video, I had started with exercise 2 of Unit 5, kinds of sentences of your English grammar book, and I had explained and completed the first 10 sentences of exercise 2 given on page 19 and 20. And today I'll be continuing with exercise 2 of unit 5 kinds of sentences. So all of you, please take out your English grammar book and turn to page number 90. Students, please take out your English grammar book and turn to page number 19 as I'll be continuing with unit 5 kinds of sentences. Students, before I continue with exercise 2, let's revise the 4 kinds of sentences. Children, there are 4 kinds of sentences. The first one is the assertive sentence, declarative sentence or statement. The simple sentences which state something, they can be affirmative or negative. Negative sentences में बेटा not लग जाता है. Then the second kind of sentences are the interrogative sentences. They all are the questions. Interrogative sentences are the questions. They end with a question mark. And keep in mind that all the sentences, they begin with a capital letter. The third kind of the sentences are the imperative sentences. Sentences which express command, order, request or advice, and they end with a full stop. They are imperative sentences. Then the fourth kind of the sentences are the exclamatory sentences. Sentences which express our sudden strong feeling or emotion of happiness or sadness or joy or surprise or wonder. They are exclamatory sentences and they have got an exclamation mark at the end. And now I'm going to continue with exercise 2, that is complete these sentences with correct option and tell the kind of sentence. Now the first one, what a beautiful rainbow. This is an exclamatory sentence. I explained and written the first 10 sentences, so I'll be revising the first 10 sentences and then I'll be continuing. Second, go to your room and sit down. This is an imperative sentence. Third, will you lend me your pair? This is an interrogative sentence. Fourth, pass me the salt, please. This is an imperative sentence because please is there. Fifth, I'm arranging my books on the shelf. This is a statement. Sixth, what a wonderful idea it is. It has got an exclamation mark at the end, so this is an exclamatory sentence. Seventh, your shoes are not polished. This is a statement. Eighth, Aman is sleeping in his room. Again, this is a statement. Ninth, where is the Amarnath temple? This is a question. So this is an interrogative sentence. 10th, polish your shoes. Again, this is an imperative sentence. Now the 11th one. What a wonderful dash. What a wonderful dash. And the options given are ball or catch. So catch. क्रिकेट में स्पेशली जब कोई प्लेयर कैच लेता है, विकेट होता है, तो हम बोलते हैं व्हाट अ वंडरफुल कैच, है ना, कि उसने कैच किया, प्लेयर को आउट किया. सो वी डोंट से व्हाट अ वंडरफुल बॉल, वी से व्हाट अ वंडरफुल कैच. And it has got an exclamation mark at the end. So which kind of a sentence? This is an exclamatory sentence. So write exclamatory sentence. Fine. What a wonderful catch. This is an exclamatory sentence. Then the last sentence of exercise 2, that is dash OFF of the fan. And the options given are switch oblique close. हम कभी भी बेटा close of the fan नहीं बोलते. हम को फैन को बंद करना होता है तो we say switch off, और अगर खोलना होता है तो we say switch on, है ना? So we write switch. So our sentence is switch off the fan. This is an imperative sentence. Which kind of a sentence? Imperative sentence. Request, order, command, advise. These are which kind of sentences? The sentences which express request, order, advise, command. These are all imperative sentences. Fine. So I hope everyone has done. So I'll revise these two. I'll erase and I'll start with the third exercise. 11th, what a wonderful catch. This is an exclamatory sentence. 12th, switch off the fan. This is an imperative sentence. Fine. Now, I'll erase this and I'll start with exercise 3 given on page number 20. So all of you, please pay attention. Now, exercise 3 is make sentences. Make sentences using the following words. Now there are certain words given and we need to make the sentences, and the kind of sentences also mentioned. Word भी दिया है और किस kind का हमको sentence frame करना है वो भी दिया है. And the first word given is rainbow. और rainbow के आगे क्या bracket में लिखा है? Which kind of a sentence we need to frame? We need to frame an exclamatory sentence. That means which has got an exclamation mark which expresses our sudden feeling or emotion. Fine. So हमें rainbow पे exclamatory sentence बनाना है. So my first sentence will be, what a beautiful rainbow. What a beautiful rainbow. At the end, what have I put? I've put an exclamation mark. So this is an exclamatory sentence. And all of you can see the word rainbow. So on rainbow, our sentence is, what a beautiful rainbow. Exclamation mark at the end. Fine. Second. The second word is remember. And remember का हमको कौन सा sentence frame करना है? Statement. We need to frame a statement. So our sentence will be, I always remember to pray before I sleep. The sentence is, I always remember to pray before I sleep. Fine. The sentence is, I always remember to pray before I sleep. I always remember to pray before I sleep. I hope everybody has written these two sentences and please underline the word, है ना. और हमें kind of ये हमने state किया है ना, कि हम ऐसा करते, we are stating it, so this is a statement. Fine. Now the third word. The word is tomorrow. And sorry, I need to make space. The word is tomorrow. And you need to frame an imperative sentence on tomorrow. Fine. So, please bring my book tomorrow. Please bring my book tomorrow. This is the sentence. Please bring my book tomorrow. हमने please लगाया है, which indicates कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं, हम request कर रहे हैं. So, all these sentences which express our request, command and advice, they are what? They are imperative sentence. And here we are requesting someone, please bring my book tomorrow. Now, the fourth one. And the fourth word is secret. And this we need to frame a question. Interrogative sentence, which means we need to have a question mark at the end. Now, is this your secret? We are asking, somebody told us something and we are asking a question. Is this your secret? At the end, question mark. Is this your secret? This is a question. So at the end, question mark. Now the fifth one. Exciting news. And this is an exclamatory sentence. This is an exclamatory sentence. So, exclamatory sentence, that means exclamation mark at the end. So, what and exciting means something which is very thrilling, which makes you happy. What an exciting news. At the end, exclamation mark. Fine. What an exciting news. Now, I'll revise these 5 sentences, students, and then I'm going to erase the board. The first sentence is an rainbow, and we need to frame an exclamatory sentence. And our sentence is, what a beautiful rainbow. Then the second word is remember. We need to frame a statement. And the sentence is, I always remember to pray before I sleep. Keeping in mind, all your sentences must begin with a capital letter. At the end, according to the sentence, you'll put the punctuation mark. First sentence exclamatory है, तो इसके end में आपको exclamation mark डालना है. Second sentence statement है, तो इसके end में आपको full stop डालना है. Then the third word is tomorrow, and you need to frame an imperative sentence. So sentence is, please bring my book tomorrow. After tomorrow, put a full stop and begin the sentence with capital P. Keep in mind, you always must begin a sentence with a capital letter. Then the fourth word is secret, and you need to frame a question. That's an interrogative sentence. So is this your secret? At the end, question mark. Begin a sentence with capital letter and end with a question mark. Now the fifth one. Exciting news. You need to frame an exclamatory sentence. So, what an exciting news. What's W capital and at the end, exclamation mark. So I hope everyone has done it. Please cross check that there are no punctuation mistakes. Fine. So now I'm going to erase this and write the next sentence. Now the sixth one. The sixth word is puppet show. Puppet जानते हैं ना बेटा? कठपुतली को बोलते हैं और कठपुतली के शो को हम क्या बोलते हैं? पपेट शो. और आपको कौन सा सेंटेंस फ्रेम करना है? यू नीड टू फ्रेम अ स्टेटमेंट. So our sentence is children enjoy watching puppet show. Children enjoy watching puppet show. At the end, full stop. Fine. This is our statement. Children enjoy watching puppet show. Then, close. Imperative. Now, if I order you, close your books. What is it? I am ordering you to do so. So, close your books. This is an imperative sentence. मैं आपको बोलूं अगर कि अपनी बुक्स बंद करो तो मैं आपको ऑर्डर दे रही हूँ तो वो क्या हो जाएगा? क्लोज योर बुक्स. डोंट रियली क्लोज योर बुक्स. वी आर कंटिन्यूइंग विद द एक्सरसाइज. ऐसा नहीं हो कि आपने बोला, टीचर ने बोला क्लोज योर बुक्स और अपनी बुक बंद कर दी. फाइन. दिस इज जस्ट एन एग्जाम्पल. फाइन. सो at times recess is over, the interval break time is over, and often some children, they keep on eating. Then what time if the teacher tells close your tiffins, isn't it? She orders them to close the tiffin. So close your books, close your tiffins, है ना? So which kind of a sentence? Imperative sentence, because somebody is ordering you to do a certain thing. Then the eighth one, how many. You need to frame a question with how many. आपको question frame करना है how many से. How many books are there on the shelf? How many books are there on the shelf? So this is a question. At the end, what you need to put? You need to put a question mark. Our question is, how many books are there on the shelf? So at the end, what are you supposed to put? Which punctuation mark? Question mark. Keep in mind, the question always ends with a question mark. All the sentences, you'll start with a capital letter, but at the end, depending upon the kind of sentence, you'll either put full stop or exclamation mark or question mark. Now the ninth one, dictionary. And we need to write a statement. Statement for dictionary. So, I always use an Oxford dictionary. I always use an Oxford dictionary. At the end, full stop. I always use an Oxford dictionary. Then the last word, and that is please. You need to frame an imperative sentence with the word please. So, our sentence is, please lend me your pen. Please lend me your pen, pencil, anything, whatever you want to write. So, we have framed our imperative sentence, please lend me your pencil. Fine. So, with this, children, we have finished our Unit 5 kinds of sentences. I hope everyone is done. So, now I'm going to revise these 5 sentences, then I'm going to erase the board, and then I'll be starting with the next unit. Fine. So, the 6th word is puppet show, and you need to frame a statement. Fine. So, our sentence is, children enjoy watching puppet show. Keeping in mind, you always begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop. Now, the 7th one, close imperative sentence. So, close your books. Close C capital. After books, what you need to put? You need to put a full stop. 8. How many? You need to frame a question. So, how many books are there on the shelf? House H capital, and at the end question mark, because this is a question. 9. Dictionary. We need to frame a statement. So, I always use an Oxford dictionary. And keep in mind, I single I is always written in capital letter, whether you begin a sentence or it comes somewhere in the beginning or end of the sentence. शुरू में आए, सेंटेंस के बीच में आए, एंड में आए, सिंगल आई हमेशा कैपिटल रहेगा. And at the end, full stop. Then the last word is please. That you need to frame an imperative sentence. So please lend me your pencil. So with this, we have finished Unit 5. That is kinds of sentence. But please, students, keep in mind while revising the sentence that you always begin a sentence with a capital letter. Then a sentence may end with a full stop or a question mark or an exclamation mark. अगर sentence के हिसाब से kind of sentence जो भी है उसके हिसाब से आपको end में full stop या exclamation mark या question mark लगाना है. But sentence सारे आपके capital letter से ही start होंगे. Keep this in mind. Fine. So do learn and revise all the taught exercises of Unit 5 kinds of sentences. So now I'm going to erase this, children, and I'm going to start with Unit 6, that is negative sentence. ये भी sentences ही है बेटा, but इसमें हमको negative sentence है. We learn how to identify and frame negative sentences. Fine. Now, Unit 6. Negative sentences. Now, students, what do you mean by negative sentence? है ना, सबने वर्ड सुना है पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव, है ना. नेगेटिव सेंटेंस मतलब वो सेंटेंसेस जिसमें नो या नॉट लगा, है ना. कोई भी सेंटेंस जिसमें नो या नॉट लगा होता है उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? नेगेटिव सेंटेंसेस, है ना. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, है ना, आई डू नॉट लाइक चाइनीज फूड. मुझे चाइनीज फूड नहीं अच्छा लगता. मैंने क्या लिखा, है ना, What is I do not like चाइनीज फूड. ठीक है, ये मैंने कौन सा सेंटेंस लिखा है? नेगेटिव सेंटेंस. क्यों सेंटेंस नेगेटिव है? बिकॉज इसमें क्या है? नॉट है. ठीक है, और आपको ये ध्यान रखना है, ठीक है, कि ये जो नॉट आता है ये हमेशा हेल्पिंग वर्ब के बाद ही सेंटेंस में आता है. ये अभी मैं आपको समझाऊंगी, है ना. जैसे फॉर अनदर एग्जाम्पल, यू कैनॉट रन फास्ट. यहाँ पे ये नॉट कहाँ आया? कैन के बाद में आया. ठीक है, देन we shall not go for the picnic. We shall not go for the picnic. आप देखो ये जितने भी हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स हैं, है ना, डू, कैन, शैल, इन सब के बाद ही हम नॉट लगाएंगे. ठीक है, फाइन. Next example, children were not crying. Fine. अब यहाँ पे नॉट किधर आया है? वर्ब के बाद. तो ये ध्यान में रखना है कि जितने भी हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स होते हैं उनके बाद हम हमेशा नॉट लगाते हैं, और वो सेंटेंसेस जिनमें नो या नॉट लगा होता है उनको हम क्या बोलते हैं? नेगेटिव सेंटेंसेस. फाइन. ठीक है, और कोई भी सिंपल सेंटेंस है उसको हम चेंज करेंगे जब भी नेगेटिव सेंटेंस में, तो हम हमेशा कहाँ पे लगाएंगे नॉट? हमेशा हेल्पिंग वर्ब के बाद. अभी मैं आपको कुछ और एग्जाम्पल्स बताती हूँ. नाउ लेट्स लुक एट द एग्जाम्पल्स. इस यूनिट में हम नेगेटिव सेंटेंसेस फ्रेम करना सीखेंगे, है ना. एग्जाम्पल 1, आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड. I am not interested in Western music. I am not interested in Western music. Fine. अब इस सेंटेंस में ये कौन सा सेंटेंस है? नेगेटिव सेंटेंस है. Why this is negative sentence? Because इसमें क्या लगा है? नॉट लगा है. ठीक है, और ये नॉट किसके बाद आया? एम के बाद आया है ना. तो एम क्या है? हेल्पिंग वर्ब, है ना. तो पहले तो ये याद रखना है कि जो नॉट है वो हमेशा हेल्पिंग वर्ब के बाद ही आता है ना. वी पुट नॉट आफ्टर द हेल्पिंग वर्ब टू मेक दिस सेंटेंस नेगेटिव. अगर इसमें से मैं नॉट हटा दूं तो क्या हो जाएगा? आई एम इंटरेस्टेड इन वेस्टर्न म्यूजिक. और इस सेंटेंस को अगर मुझे नेगेटिव करना है तो मैं क्या कर दूंगी? उसमें बस नॉट लगा दूंगी. किसके बाद लगाना है आपको? हेल्पिंग वर्ब के बाद, है ना. सो आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन वेस्टर्न म्यूजिक, है ना. सो आपको ये याद रखना है, द सेंटेंसेस दैट हैव नॉट और नो इन देम, दे आर नोन एज द नेगेटिव सेंटेंसेस, है ना. कोई भी सेंटेंस जिसमें नॉट और नो है ना, नॉट और नो है, दैट मीन्स कि वो नेगेटिव सेंटेंसेस. और कोई भी सेंटेंस को अब हम इस यूनिट में सीखेंगे हाउ टू फ्रेम नेगेटिव सेंटेंसेस. ठीक है, कुछ भी नहीं करना है. कोई अगर सिंपल सेंटेंस दिया है उसमें बस ये याद रखना है कि आफ्टर द हेल्पिंग वर्ब हम क्या उसमें हमको लगाना है? हमको उसमें नॉट लगाना है. You just need to keep this small thing in mind that after the helping verb आपका not आएगा. Fine, है ना. फॉर एग्जाम्पल जो मैंने लिखा, आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन वेस्टर्न म्यूजिक, इसमें हेल्पिंग वर्ब क्या? एम है, और एम के बाद हमने क्या लगा दिया? नॉट लगा दिया. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? हमारा नेगेटिव सेंटेंसेस. सो स्टूडेंट्स, दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे. आई एम श्योर ऑल ऑफ यू must have understood the kinds of sentences as I have finished all the exercise of Unit 5 kind of sentences. Please do learn and revise the taught exercises of Unit 5 kind of sentences. Complete all the exercise in your grammar book. And in my next video, I'll be continuing with Unit 6, negative sentences. That's all for today. Thank you, students. Good day ahead.